you want me to skip a...
So I'm doing it. It's not that much you can do this sort manually. I'm going to leave time fairly high. Try and get through. Right then, so what would you like to do? We like to do vegetables, we like to do actual crops.
What have we got?
You have sugar beets, you have carrots, you have wheat, or you have barley.
Where's the wheat and where's the barley?
The wheat is 6 and 7, the barley is 13 and 14. The carrots are on 8 and the sugar beets on 5.
What's on 41? Grass?
Grass. 41 and 9 are grass.
I'll do 6 and 7.
Hey, all the kids go wild. I don't get that. I really don't. I've tried to sort of...
What?
What this whole obsession with 6 and 7.
I've heard it being said and I just... not willing to even entertain it. It's just some fucking meme that probably made up by an American. And it's just one of them that kind of got annoying.
Yeah. Besides, I'm joking in ways.
Or is that a trail's header?
The trail headers.
Yeah, but did you ever put the wheels back down on this?
Probably not.
I'm guessing you didn't.
Oops.
Oh no, you didn't. But the tow bar had gone.
Tow bar would like disappear down the side or something.
One of them memes that's just got really annoying.
I just have no idea what it's supposed to be. Maybe it's just a sign that I'm now old.
It's because of fucking TikTok as well.
Of course it is.
And it doesn't have any meaning. This is why I don't understand. It doesn't actually have a meaning. It's just... It's just a form of, like, brain rot. Humour, apparently. But it's kind of... I just can't believe it got...
We're too old, mate. That's what we need. That's all we need to know.
Well, it's not the fact that we're too old. It's supposed to...
Trust me, I overheard a waiter and a waitress is what I glued to talking about, you know the old Numa Numa song? Obviously Numa Numa guy and all that.
Eh?
Remember the old...
You're on about Ozone?
Dragon Off the Tay, wasn't it?
Yeah, Ozone.
Yeah. Talking about that. Oh yeah, it's that Rihanna song, isn't it? Because Rihanna did sample it in a song.
Rihanna sampled it, but then there was also another...
Well, he said they were on about, oh yeah, it was that Rihanna song, and I'm like, I'm fucking always remember the original.
Yeah, I remember the original.
One of the very earliest viral videos was the Numa Numa guy.
Yeah, but then...
The guy dancing to it. But
then there was...
Brilliant.
Am I cutting this, or are we bailing this, or...?
I don't think we need the straw, so I'm tempted just to...
Just let it fall and then we'll just...
Because it's more hassle to pick it up
Why?
than we're going to gain from it.
We've got...
Yeah, but then what do we do with it? We have to sell it or store it, or it's another pass of the field. Whereas if we don't, we can just get straight on to replanting.
Yeah. But well, I remember there was another actual version of it after also.
Was there, alright?
Yeah, it was. She was. She oh, right. She Romanian.
No idea on that one, mate. That's...
Give me a second. Yeah, it was Alina.
I can't remember that one.
She sampled it because she was done for. She was basically a Romanian model and actress,
Right.
and she covered it as well.
Fair enough. So he's after the original Ozone, but before Rihanna's.
She covered it in 2008.
Whereas the original would be in the late 90s.
But it was she did it with bass on her. That was the thing.
Right.
Whereas the original Ozone one was 2003.
Oh yeah, could lay that on.
Yeah.
Damn it.
What?
I said, damn it.
Why?
Well, I have a trailer here and I tried to use the WFT to pick it up. It's got the wrong hitch on the back. You want to... Your freaking belt setup's gone brilliant.
Yeah. Because you went back over to it as well, wasn't it? And it started.
Yeah, but the belt's like completely lifted off the ground by the pile of stones.
Yeah, I know. And it's just like... I mean, we talked about songs before, like when we were doing Consent.
Yeah, no, we were talking about Scooter, weren't we?
Yeah.
Well, look, the thing is, music's a big part of my stuff because what I do is I'm kind of proud of when I watch TV while I'm driving.
Yeah, but the thing is,
So I listen to a lot of music.
it's... Scooter was like kind of our era, shall we say. You know, personally, when I was driving, if I ever go driving, usually I like to listen to a bit of Rammstein as well.
I was thinking I'm used to being like rock and metal, but when I'm in that kind of mood, I'm known to go through. It's because it's the era we grew up with, like
Yeah.
like it's a trance era, isn't it, you know?
Have you
So
heard any more kind of gone out of their loop for a minute? Is it Electric Cowboy?
There's a couple of new ones. Yeah, they've been alright actually. They've been...
I say I've kind of gone out of their loop, so
The last one I heard was a couple because the drummer left, didn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah, the drummer left, and they actually managed to pick up Blink 182's drummer.
Oh right, yeah, I heard about that.
So they've done a cover of Still Waiting.
Oh right, okay.
But like, is he technically a cover when it's
Yeah.
the guy's old band?
What kind of music is them doing?
Yeah, I think that's why they did, because they brought him in. It's like, it's obviously a song that he probably knows quite well.
Yeah.
But it's really well done. It's really well done,
Problem
actually.
is, I do like when they can show a bit more of a mellower side. I mean, like, like we've got the moves and skills.
I love their version of Time We Touch.
Yeah, that. Obviously,
It was my ringtone for a while. It actually isn't anymore.
Now.
I have a YouTuber called Matt Glocky's cover of It Wasn't Me. He's done Shaggy's It Wasn't Me in the style of Disturbed.
Yeah.
And he's absolutely fucking genius.
Don't think Disturbed would be good for us.
I actually genuinely think, give him a chance, it'd be good for him to actually see if they could wheel it out at a show. But the thing is, if I'll send you it later, if you just shut your eyes and listen, you could honestly believe it's David Remeniko.
Yeah.
He absolutely nails it.
I still like. Not keen on the original. Sound of Silence, but I still like their version of Sound of Silence.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Like I say, my current.
You know, Sam the Gap, go fan it.
No. My current sort of one is that Linkin Park song I told you about.
Yeah. Having a bit of a ball beat because we went to see him live back in December.
Yeah, I still, that one occasionally gets listened to. And I tell you what, it's obviously It's a Sin by Ghost. Cover of the Pet Shop Boys. Yeah, I like that one.
Ghost in general is actually one of the ones I'd love to see live at some point.
I saw tickets, but unfortunately I couldn't go because they were doing.
So like,
they were doing Manchester.
Well, I've told you about the last time they went to Manchester, haven't I?
They were doing Manchester.
It felt like a bit of a dick afterwards, but it's fucking hilarious.
Eh?
The last time Ghost in Manchester. Well, as part of the show, and obviously the pyrotechnics, about 2 songs in, he stands up on stage and goes, "Hey, Manchester, do you like things that go boom?"
Oh yeah.
And that was in the friggin' AO.
Yeah.
Apparently the atmosphere was absolute. The room just went silent. Oh, Mom.
But
We're doing something quite different. We've got the next 2 months. Next month we're actually off down to London for 2 days to go see Hercules the musical.
yeah, I kind of avoided steering somebody away from that.
We're going, you know what, actually, it's not costing half as much as you'd think. That's the interesting bit.
It's not the fact of that.
But yeah, that's the other thing that made me. We're doing obviously the research into it. Now my Mondeo is a 2015 Euro 5 diesel. It's UNES compliant.
Ow.
That is exactly what I said. According to London's website,
Must be because it's a Euro 5.
I thought ULEZ was Euro 6 only.
No.
I thought ULEZ was just Euro 6s.
No,
I just think
my little...
I just...
You know my sister's little, the little Peugeot she had?
Yeah, that was petrol on it. Petrols were different.
But it still was exempt from just 1 litre, but it was only a Euro 5. And it was still it was exempt from Birmingham's, even Birmingham's clean air.
Yeah, like I said, we were looking into the... It actually happened. It doesn't matter, we're actually stopping in Wimbledon, so it's not too bad. We're going to stop there and just Uber in, because...
I don't like Uber. Even though I was
it serves a purpose.
I was going to fucking work for them in Manchester.
It serves a purpose. But yeah, it's like, we're just doing the research. I'm like, you can put my number plate to like London to check when you come back and being ULEZ compliant.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck me, the emissions fiddles that Ford were running when they read that thing went deep. Not only did they manage to get into cheap road tax bracket, they got ULEZ compliant, no?
It's because it's Euro 5. That's the reason. That's the only reason.
Yeah.
It's like
which is a good example, because if the Greens get their way and we get the low emission zone around here, it might mean that mine might just sneak through the net.
Where are we supposed to be getting that?
They've talked about Lancaster, have talked about it.
Oh, you fucking joking. That might be alright anyways.
Yeah, Shell's will be on because Shell's is fully electric.
Oh yeah.
That's actually, because that's the thing, somebody said, I had a cracking conversation with this. No, she's had to pay it this month.
Yep.
This isn't the per mile thing they're now adding whenever they do it, this is just the road tax.
No, it's just road tax.
Yeah, 195 quid.
What's the point? It's about all this bollocks of, oh, go electric, go do this, go do that. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you're telling people go electric because you're now fucking taxing the bastards.
You know what, honestly, it probably still works out cheaper for us for what she doesn't having a petrol.
Well, yeah, that's different, but...
No, that's what I'm saying. It certainly lessens the gap, but we're pretty sure it's still cheaper for us to have her running that. But the thing is, the point I was going to make is, because people really said to me, about the green squares, it's like, oh, if it goes low emission zone, you'll need to have them. When do you really think the government does basically tell if it has a green square or not?
What, for the number plates?
Yeah.
Not every electric car has a green square on.
Well, it's not a legal requirement to have
No, it's not.
But this person was saying, well, that's how they'll know to not charge cars.
No.
And if it was that simple, everyone would just stick green squares on the number plates.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll go off what the car's classed as, which I've checked hers. Hers is classed as electric, like it should be.
Yeah.
So it will go off the DVLA classification.
Well, AMP are the fucking number plates.
People say that goes back to DVLA's classification.
Exactly.
And hers is correct, I've checked it. But yeah, it turns out if mine manages London's, mine could possibly manage to be exempt from it as well.
I know mine is.
Yeah, well, yours is a hybrid. No, yours isn't a hybrid, is it?
Oh.
But like I said, petrols run differently.
I might get a hybrid. I might.
It's one of it.
Depends when the car comes. Depends what cars are out there. Because I'm.
Well, the government they keep talking about maybe cutting what you're able to get on mobility, don't they?
Well, they've already cut all the Mercs and BMWs out. I'm not really interested in Merc. I'm not really interested in BMW.
No, I'm just saying. I know one or two.
It's the high end shit.
Have talked about cutting.
No, they have. They've cut all the Mercs out. They've cut all the Beamers out.
I mean, the other option would be they do away with it being certain cars and just have it be like, right, a car up to this value.
Well, I'm not being funny. I feel sorry for anybody. I'm classed as disabled, but anybody that needs a wheelchair access vehicle is getting screwed right up the ass. on that scheme.
Well, basically you're looking at like, basically end up looking at like a freaking Peugeot partner van with a big adaptation in the back, don't you?
One of them on there was Mercedes on there.
Because basically for wheelchair accessible, you're looking at converted vans normally.
Yeah. So a down payment on one is $4,000 minimum.
Ouch.
Yes. So looked at a Mercedes. I'll tell you it, and then I'll let you get your mind around it. So there was a down payment on a decent spec Mercedes wheelchair accessible vehicle.
Yeah, you'd be talking like a Vito or something like that, a V-Class. I would imagine.
Anyways, it was a big van type thing.
Yeah, it'd be a Vito.
Do you want to know how much the down payment was?
15.
Try 93 fucking grand.
So how much is the van classed as being in total?
Don't know. 93 grand down payment.
I know if you get, because you see some of those Vitos and that used as like the posh taxis. And I know they can be money, like they can be serious money if they've got a lot of like luxury gear.
But if it'd be a wheelchair accessible vehicle, that would be it wouldn't be a second hand vehicle, it would be a brand new vehicle to the customer.
Oh yeah.
93.
Well, that's not a down payment to me, that's buying it.
Yeah, but you technically would have to give that vehicle back after 5 years.
Yeah.
But 93 grand.
But then again, the argument is, if you're getting a car like that through a scheme, do you need one of those?
No, I don't.
I get it. I get it. No, I'm talking but even, and I'm going to be very careful how I word this, but like I said, if you need a wheelchair accessible vehicle, which is fair enough, I'm using the proverbial you at this point, I'm not meaning you yourself.
Yes.
But, like I've said, a Peugeot partner will do that. You can get them converted. Most you see a lot of these like VW caddies.
Right. But if you're getting it through the scheme, it's ridiculous. I mean, I can tell you exactly. I can look. Depends on what you want, because their class is a large.
Yeah.
You know. So you go for a small. I don't know. You go for a small one, like a Berlingo. You're still looking fucking nearly $4,000, up to $5,000.
Yeah, because the base price of a Berlingo now is going to be not about 30k.
No, you can pick up the Peugeot Rifter on this scheme is $4,000 or.
You need a Peugeot partner with windows.
Yeah, very much. Or to even get a caddy on the scheme goes from $4,395 to $12,000. Yeah. That's a small one.
Oh yeah.
Depending on what you have on the medium size, you can get the Berlingo XL, which starts at $5,000. Well, $5,495 to $9,000. You can get a Dacia Jogger turned into a WAV at $5,495. You know, you've got the Caddy Max, which is $5,495 to $22,000.
So what would cause you to have to pay the higher amount? If you started playing with the options list?
So, if you were to pay... Right, so, depends on what you want, because you've got a 1.5 litre, or you've got... Oh, you've got a
Basically,
2 litre.
you want like the top of the range with all the options on it. That's when you pay more.
Yes.
It's not like a mean system as if you've got more money in the bank, they'll make you pay more up front sort of thing.
No. It's...
I wasn't sure with some of these schemes it can often be if you want it but you've got savings, they'll make you use that before they'll...
Yeah, no.
It's not right, no, that's just me
if
asking.
you want a better spec, it's like if I wanted a... Like my car, if I want a...
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Part of me feels like, well, if you want all the nice luxuries, yeah, maybe you should dip your hand in your pocket a little bit more for them.
Yeah, but I understand
You know,
that. I mean, I paid...
That's not me getting at people, by the way, because if you need a car with disability and that's...
Yeah, but I
It's great
paid...
as
Yeah, but the thing was,
do it.
I paid about 495 down on
Yeah, but
mine.
yours didn't need any accessibility modifications or...
No, but it could have done.
You could have done, yeah.
It could do. But I'm being serious. So, you've got a Peugeot Boxer there, right?
Yeah.
17 to 21. The Vauxhall... Basically, the Vauxhall Movano. Basically, it's fucking like a minibus.
Yeah, well, the Boxer is the size of vans we use for work. That's 3.5 tonner. As is the Movano.
So
those are 3.5 tonners.
So you've got the Renault...
You're buying a minibus at that point.
Yeah, you've got the Renault Master there for 17. Advance payment from 17.
Yeah, but here's the thing. And this is why, because, I mean, it's funny enough, I was messing around with some of the day. And I was messing around with Ford's configurator.
Also, they've actually taken the Mercs...
Of that as well.
They've taken the Mercs off the WAV now, then. Or are they classed as a medium to large?
I bet crafters are about 30k down.
Volkswagen Transporter Shuttle from 21. Multivan. The Volkswagen Multivan. Oh no, there it is. So you've got the Vito, right? It's from 38,995 to 40 grand down payment. Or the Mercedes-Benz V-Class.
That's meant to be like the...
So the top of the range V-Class is 93,745. That...
Yeah, but at that point you must be getting something pretty goddamn impressive. You must be thinking Maybach or Brabus spec at that money.
I can't get my head around.
You're going to make the question, if they're charging you 93 down, that thing's retail's got to be 150k. You know what I mean? No, I know for a fact, I've seen them out there. When it comes to the V-Class, you can get versions that are like Brabus or Maybach. I don't think it was in a Maybach one.
And it's quite funny, right? Oh, fuck. How can they even charge that? Ridiculous.
Yeah, the thing is...
They're charging 93 grand and the fucking... The actual V-Class that I'm seeing here are only like kind of retailing at like 74 grand.
You'd have to look at exactly what it is for that, and like I say, you've got the cost of the conversion obviously, which that depending on exactly what level you want is going to be fairly.
Yeah.
And I agree. And the trouble is, it could also be one of those things where they don't want you buying one. So what they do is put a really stupid price on it that nobody's going to want to buy.
Oh yeah, I get that, but even for just like a Richter and shit like that, for like disabled people who really will need, you know, who actually need that as a daily, not the Mercedes, but just even like something like a Bolingo. You know what I mean? It's mind-boggling.
I know.
Because if you get
So when's yours coming?
I wouldn't have one. I mean, there's no point. The only reason I would, if I ever, and that's the thing, if I ever needed, I would never need something like that unless
Something untoward happened, yeah.
You know, maybe if I was in a wheelchair, but if I could transfer, that would be different. I would just get the hand adaptions. Because I know one of my friends.
For like you're talking the ones where like the back rolls down, the wheelchair basically becomes the driver's seat, doesn't it?
Like for a WAV, some of them it depends. You can either have the wheelchair in just in there if the person can't drive, somebody else is driving, or you know what I mean, or the.
You nicking my 2 trailers I've left out from there.
I was just putting that in there, you know. Is there anywhere else I need to go, or not?
Yeah, there was a field 13 and 14.
What's that on it?
Barley.
Okay.
So it's same header and everything.
Yeah, but I couldn't exactly get down there with this. But it's
chicken.
You know what I mean? It's just. I mean, even if I want, I mean, there's a couple of cars I'm eyeing up, but it's whether they'll stay on.
Yeah.
And depends on the price. And I'm actually, believe it or not,
Go on.
I'm eyeing up. Is it the MG? One of the MGs.
The MG4, 4 and 5.
But I've also been. See, the problem if they're pushing a lot of electrics, which is really, really annoying.
And that really wouldn't work for you because of your parking situation.
Yeah, it doesn't at all. No, it gets better. We got a letter today. Lucky we're not. Yeah, it's lucky we're not that end of the street. Because basically they're coming to do some pipe work.
Oh, great.
So it's going to be fucking parking walls, because I bet you all the fuckers from the top will come and move the cars fucking down here.
Down to where yours are.
Yeah. And I can see it happening, and it basically can't come in the top end of the street from tomorrow for 2 days. So that's going to be more fun. At least they're doing it now and not when I actually need to. Well, I need to use the car tomorrow, innit? What was I looking at? I was looking at unfortunately, the Mazda went out of my range anyways, because it was kind of looked at the Amordo.
Yeah.
Which is the Terriers, aren't they? Or Cherries.
Amordo Ford dealers. I don't know a lot about them. I know Ford dealers are shifting them.
Yeah, the Cherries.
And
at the moment,
the J-Coups.
Yeah, and at the moment...
You can pick them up. You know what? Actually, outside of mobility, you can pick them up for basically fuck all.
Yeah, I know.
I think the offer I saw was on a JQ7, which is like the big SUV.
Yeah.
It's like £2,000 down, £200 a month. No, I'm not saying I'm saying that
in a position.
No, I'm kind of not, but I'm just saying for the
Where
money.
The fuck am I going?
Field 13 is literally just... Field 13 is like towards the temple. I'm just sort of saying, for the money, that is an insane offer.
I mean, there's 1.6 TGDI. And they're doing it for 0 at this point. And it's no different to mine. That'll change. But I'm thinking, kind of thinking that. That's one, and then it was the...
I mean, I'll be honest, I seem to one of the outliers later that I'm not against Chinese cars at all costs, maybe because there's one sat outside my house right now. You know, I'm giving them a fair... Don't get me wrong, we've had a little bit of issue with the MG lately, which the dealer is sorting.
Which makes me a little bit worried.
Yeah, but name a car maker that hasn't had issues.
Well, I know that. What I'm saying is, if I have any issues with it...
The dealer is over by me.
Yes. And I would have to come down to you to get... No, not to... If I looked at the MG.
I don't know where your nearest Moda dealer. Like I say, I know the Ford dealer near me is doing it.
The Moda dealer... I'm going to tell you where that is in a minute, actually. But yeah, I kind of looked at... It's the MGM3. But I also looked at the MG HS.
The HS is the bigger version of what we've got. We've got the ZS.
Yeah, I kind of...
The HS is like the bigger, it's like the next size up.
Yeah, I kind of looked at that because it's... The HS is because it's... There's a...
What it's worth, the dealer right now has a brand new HS in. It's in like a metallic red. And it looks fantastic.
I mean, I can tell the dealer for the MG.
With the one down the road from me.
I'm not saying that out loud.
Well, it will be. I'm going to be the one down the road from me.
What I mean is, it was asking me for postcode, you see. Wasn't going to say that one out loud. So,
the WFT even has lights.
the what?
The WFT actually has lights.
The MG, yeah? When it wants to decide to work. Maybe it does want to work. Come on, work. Okay, fine. You're not going to go for postcode, we'll go for that then. Don't want any features, I just want to know where the dealer is. And I've got to do that, that's why. Okay. Yeah, so the nearest one to me is
One by me.
Mellishaw Lane.
Yeah, so
I'm not going to say, obviously I wasn't going to say the place, but...
Oh, you can say I haven't just bothered me that much. Yeah, he's the one near me.
Yeah, so you know what I mean, that's...
Yeah, I know they literally picked the shells up from there this afternoon.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
No, it's yesterday they were picked up.
That's quite a fucking... You know what I mean?
It's a reasonable trek if you have any issues with it. At least,
yeah.
That's the thing for us, it's great. For us, it's the powering of the bypass.
That's what I mean. So if I basically search...
That's one of the things with Peugeot, isn't it? Because the Peugeot dealer is
yeah, it's not far. I can just run it round, you know what I mean? So
I know, because I can see exactly where they are now. If I open our works tracker, they've got two of our vans right now, so I know exactly where it is.
Oh, that's a fucking trek.
What's that?
My motor dealer is that... Why is he not finding the one in my location? So are they not a full, like, a motor dealer? Because otherwise I'm going to have to go to Morecambe.
Yeah, well, it's a Ford dealership. The Ford dealers are doing a motor and Jacobs. what it's worth, that Ford dealership, every time must have a lovely Ranger pickup in there right now.
So, what?
They have a
the
full,
fuck?
they have a Ranger pickup in full M Sport. That's something I might should mention. I was coming down the motorway, going in Tuesday morning. I passed a lot of M Sports Dakar trucks on the way, obviously on the way
Nice.
back. I wonder what they were. I actually realised they were like racing trailers, and then I noticed on the door stickers it had like 2026 Dakar. And
So that basically is a Pine Motors dealer. The one near me. So why is that not being listed?
unless they're not doing them. I don't know. Like I say, I know
That's
the one
really
near me
odd.
definitely is because it used to be the old transit commercial vehicle side of it they've taken out, and they've now got them in there.
That's just fucking annoying. I don't have to. I've got another. I've got a bit longer to wait, but 2027. I'm trying to get my options.
Yeah.
I'm seeing what keeping an eye on it, because I know that'll change again that changes again in July. Things change, so you know what I mean. It's just like,
Oh yeah.
just keeping my options open.
No. Ah, you finally made it to the field.
I was looking on the website. That's the problem. I was trying to get the MG.
So that's done.
That's what I mean. I don't know what to and that's the problem. I don't know what to go for.
That's kind of where I'm at right now. It's like you think about changing cars, but there's generally nothing out there that overly interests me right now.
Problem is, if I had the money, I wouldn't go BMW, wouldn't go Mercedes. I wouldn't go Beamer. As weird as that sounds.
I don't know what you mean.
Because I mean, if I wanted, if I won the lottery, I'd millions.
I would love to believe that I'd need a free farmyard. Trust me, I wouldn't just have one.
I'd have a couple of cars I can go and pick up. I'd have a couple of cars I can go and pick up in Germany. One pick up in the brick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'd have. A couple of cars that not
I
really,
think,
go
I think in
around.
that situation, my daily would be something asked in mind.
What, daily?
Yeah, something. Possibly even, because I actually want the odd people who likes them. Remember the 4-door did the Rapide? They did the Rapide, which looked like DB11 but was a 4-door.
I mean, fortunately, like we say, I've got to know that at least.
Yeah. I was the same car while it was there.
Because I would have done pictures and I would have done videos like that.
Just to annoy Alan.
Yeah.
Look, those are the green lights. They just let the 2 cars past.
To be honest, we say, oh, we don't talk about, it's just like, it happened, just kind of...
Yeah, it's not okay, guys, it happened, shit happened, maybe it wasn't the right call. I still stand by and I will argue with anybody that Mercedes lost that for themselves.
Mercedes lost them. No.
The problem is, of all the possible options,
Hamilton's
Mercedes
pit.
picked the only one that lost them that race. Because if both cars had pitted, it'd have been null and void because he'd come out behind him on equal tyres, he wouldn't have passed him. If Hamilton had pitted and Max hadn't, Hamilton would have passed him on better tyres.
Yeah.
If neither of them would have pitted, Hamilton would have stayed in front.
Yeah.
So they literally picked the single option that gave Max
The advantage.
that shot.
Yeah.
You know, besides what else went on in that race, and like I say, was it fair, was it not? That's up for debate. It probably wasn't fair, I would stand by and say that.
Problem is, there was too much in... What do you mean?
Problem is, I get what the race director was trying to do. Because if he'd have tried to he didn't want the race to end under safety car.
Yeah.
Because that would have been such an anti-climax to what had been such a brilliantly tight season. Now, if they'd have tried to let all the lap cars through, they'd never have done in time. If they hadn't have let the lap cars through, there'd have been like 4 cars between them. So they were trying to create a bit of action, a bit of fun, a bit of not fun and games, a bit of suspense. And I get where they were coming from. I really do. I get why Hamilton fans and that get annoyed about it. I fully see that, but I just.
Hamilton fans get annoyed. That's great. Yeah, I'm not.
I love that thing that I said to you guys. I found one that's like, Hamilton is ignoring red flags hanging around with Kim Kardashian. I thought that was superb.
It's just... You know, even if I wasn't a Max fan or a Red Bull fan...
Well, like I said, I've got no bias particularly in any fan in that way. So I'm the guy who would actually buy merchandise.
No, I have McLaren merchandise, but that's...
Yeah, I now have 2 pieces because I bought one, I got bought one for Christmas. I've asked him mine merch.
Yeah, no.
And it doesn't mean I'm a Stroll fan for anybody trying to shoe on that one.
Yeah, he is really, he's a serious fan.
Yeah, I'm secretly Canadian and I apologise for it.
Yeah, I have more...
I mean, I could now classify it because I'm a Button fan. So that now works.
Yeah, it does actually.
I just preempted it.
The thing is, even if Hamilton would have won, being a Red Bull fan, I don't think I wouldn't have been bitter.
It's like I said to you when it going into this last season we've just gone. When he got to the end of those, like still 3 cars in it, I turned around and said, I generally would be happy whoever won it.
Yeah.
Because we'd had such a great run, that comeback from Max, the young gun in Oscar.
Yeah.
We'd had such a great season.
And McLaren went punching up.
Well, no, they didn't break it up, did they? But
well, they kind of did. They didn't let them. They pulled.
And I still fully say I agree. Max said it himself that they kept Max in it. In a lot of it.
They did keep Max in it.
He openly said, didn't he, in an interview, if it had been Red Bull in their position, it'd been sold for about 6 races to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, but the McLaren sort of inability to prioritise one driver and that whole keeping him fair basically kept Max in contention.
Yeah, Max just was there. And the thing was, I don't think they're going to learn from last season.
The thing is, I don't think they think they've got anything to learn. I think, because at the end of the day, they won both championships.
Yeah. But
So what went? You know, if you were purely working on results driven, what went wrong? Nothing.
no.
So I don't think they're going to walk away and think they've got anything glitched. I think they're going to turn around and go, it worked. Perfectly, because both championships are in their hands.
Yeah.
You know, neither driver's walked out.
To be honest, as much as I want Oscar to say he's already come out and said, yeah, I'm a team player, I want Oscar to just
Trouble is though,
buckle down this year against him.
I was going to say want to leave the team, and I was going to say the problem he's got is the same problem Max kind of has. If he was to leave the team, where would he go? Because
No, I don't want to leave.
I think if he went to Red Bull, he'd have the same problem as he has at McLaren.
No, I don't want to leave. I want Oscar to be the villain.
Going to be a healer.
I basically want him to do what...
I don't know how full you were, but I thought I might as well.
Nearly. It's like 60%. It's...
I might as well come up with one of these.
No, I want Oscar to bite back. You know what I mean? I don't want him to be another fucking Bottas at Mercedes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. It's okay, I agree with you.
Has Bottas... Actually, hasn't been confirmed whether Bottas still has that.
He does, yes.
Penalty. He does have to serve it.
It was confirmed months ago. But like I say, it's the other...
Perez, like I said, from what I saw from Perez and what was slightly showing of the clips from earlier on in the day, Perez did not.
Well, like I said, the chances are Cadillac are going to be somewhere near the back anyway. I very much doubt they're going to pull it into the top 10. So it's 5 place penalty before you can be drop 1 or 2 places.
The problem is you're saying that. And it shows the experience, the fact that they were kind of screwing over a second Alpine. You know what I mean?
Hang on, I'll go round Tuesday still.
It was screwing over Carl Pinto, like, but
Well, this person screwing over Carlo Pinto is usually Carlo Pinto.
well, we know that.
I know I didn't need both trailers, but suddenly they were attached, so I thought I'd leave them. Ah, my forest!
But I don't.
Stop wagging your tail, tractor.
I mean, the problem is we can't rule out Cadillac.
Oh no, we...
Because
well,
look at... No. Yes, Cadillacs and you... a thingy, but Audi...
if you're gonna pitch Braun, Braun was a very, very different and very, very unique scenario.
I'm not about Braun at all. I'm not pitching Braun. You're the one that's pitching Braun. I'm not. Because... I'm about Audi. Yes, most of that probably will be Sauber. But... Audi have got their own... How are you?
Their own engine, yeah. Yeah, they're doing their own engine, whereas Cadillac certainly for the first few... I thought it was 1 year, it turns out it might be longer using Ferrari.
Yeah. So... I mean, at the end of the day... kind of have an advantage. because they've been doing a lot of... I don't want to say, but I think they've been doing a lot more... They've focused a lot more. Well, not focused a lot more, but... It makes you wonder if they've managed to get extra time.
Yeah.
And... I mean, we'll see. We're not gonna really see anything until quali.
Probably halfway through the season. Well, I'd even rule out the first couple of races.
No, but I mean, we're not gonna see how they truly perform.
Correct, yeah.
If that makes sense. You know, we can,
No, you're right.
we can sit there and say,
Because you know, say, well, bollocks was a bit quick, can we?
no. You know what I mean? We can sit there and say, you know, we can't really sit there and say that, you know, they're not gonna be good. They might not be. But we're judging them before we've actually even seen the performance. We're not seeing full performance within this last hour. Because we're only getting shown what we're allowed to get shown. The real thing will be come qualifying. We'll see how good their qualifying pace is. Really. And then we'll see how good the race pace is. But there's no point in starting anything now, is there?
No, there isn't really, is there?
Yeah, we're going to end this one here. So, I don't know where David is.
I'm by the farmhouse.
Yeah.
Well, the farmhouse.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're there. So obviously, thank you to everybody for joining. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share. Thank you to David for being here.
Pleasure as always.
And we shall see you for the next one. So until then,
Later, folks.
goodbye for now.